How safe is your digital life? Every like, every post, and everything that you do on social media is being tracked, analyzed, and sold. Your online world is not as private as you think. So, how much do you really know about the dark side of social media? Let's unmask it. We know that social media is free, right? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, none of them charge us to sign up or to post there. But how are these companies making so much of money then? Ever thought about this? As the old saying goes, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Exactly. You're not the customer, advertisers are. And what are they paying for? Your data. These social media platforms, they really don't care about creating a fun space for you to catch up with your friend. The main goal is to keep you in the platform for as long as possible. So the more they know about you, the more valuable you become to them. Everything that you do on social media, be it liking a post or sharing a meme or even watching a video for very few seconds, everything is being tracked. They know what kind of content that you like and who are your friends, where do you live, and even what time of the day you're most likely to scroll. They know everything. Think about it. Have you ever searched for a pair of shoes and you start seeing that ad everywhere? This is not a coincidence. Social media platforms, they sell your data to advertisers and they use you as a target to show the super specific ads. So the algorithm is not there to show you what is most important or relevant content. It is there to show you what keeps you scrolling. So the more time you spend on all these ads, the more money this platform makes. So this algorithm doesn't really care about your well-being, mental health, or even your productivity. It cares about only one thing, your attention. Have you ever heard of doom scrolling? It's when you mindlessly scroll through bad news and the depressing content for hours. You know it is bad for you, but you still can't stop doing it. So this algorithm takes this as an advantage and shows it to you. Whether it is anger, excitement, fear, or even sadness, all these emotions keep you hooked. So it is not about showing you the truth, it's about showing you what keeps you engaged. Now let's talk about one of the biggest traps that social media sets us for, the lie of perfection. When you scroll through Instagram, what do you see? The perfect bodies, perfect home, perfect relationships. Everything looks perfect. This is not real, it is a highlight reel. No one's life is as perfect as it is seen on social media. And the worst part is, we know it is not real and yet we compare ourselves to them. So when you see someone with a nicer car, a bigger house or a perfect body, suddenly your life doesn't feel good anymore. Because these social media is feeding us with insecurities. The more time you spend on social media, the more worse you feel about yourself. And the studies have shown that heavy social media usage is linked with depression, anxiety, and loneliness. Isn't it ironic? These platforms are supposed to bring us closer together, but these are the ones which are making us more lonelier. Speaking of loneliness, social media was supposed to connect us, right? We were promised a world where we could stay in touch with our friends and families no matter where they were. And to some extent, it is true. But are we really more connected or are we more isolated? Think about it. When was the last time you ever had a deep, meaningful conversation with someone without checking your phone? And when was the last time you spent time with your friends and families without posting it online? We became so obsessed documenting our life for the world, we stopped living in the moment. And the harsh truth is, the more time you spend on social media, the more disconnected we are becoming from the real world. And here's where it really gets dark. Social media doesn't really care if the content that you're watching is true or false. It doesn't care if it's harmful or not. All it cares is if this content is keeping you engaged or not. And nothing keeps you engaged more than outrage. When was the last time you saw a calm and a rational discussion goes viral? Probably never. But you have seen posts on angry, inflammatory, or controversial suddenly blow up. Why? Because outrage gets clicks, outrage gets shares, and outrage keeps you scrolling. And the social media platforms exactly know this. So they design their algorithm to prioritize the content that sparks all the strong emotions, whether it is anger, fear, or shocking. It doesn't care if this content is true or constructive. As long as it is keeping you online, it is profitable for them. And the result is we are divided more than ever. We are living in a world where everything is black and white, where the compromise is impossible, and where the other side is always an enemy. Social media didn't create this division for us, but it is certainly making it worse. Now let's talk about privacy, or more accurately, the loss of privacy. Because when it comes to social media, privacy is just an illusion. You might think that all your posts, messages, and photos are private, but they're not. Even if you have set your account to private, the app or the platform can still have access to all your data. It's not just them, even the hackers, advertisers, and the government, they all can gain access to your data. And it's not just the social media platforms. Recently, Star Health Insurance, one of the India's leading health insurers, faced a massive data breach. It was confirmed that over 31 million customers' data was leaked. Can you imagine? Information like your medical history, personal data, contact details, and even your financial data, the things that you thought would be kept private, was actually being sold online to the highest bidder. Whom can we trust with our data anymore? So, where is it leading? We are giving away our data, our attention, and our privacy without even realizing it. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay this way. There is a way out, but it is not easy, it is possible. And the first step is awareness. Now that we know how social media works and how it can manipulate us, shape our thoughts and behavior, we can take a control over this. We can limit our social media usage, and we can be more mindful of the content that we consume. You can take a break from social media and reconnect with the real world. It's not about quitting the social media entirely. Let's face it. It's not even realistic for most of us, but it is using it in your terms and not theirs. So let's remember that our data, our privacy, our attention, and our time is valuable for us, and let's not give it away for free. So next time when you scroll mindlessly, just stop and take a moment and think, who is really in control? Are you using social media, or is social media using you? The choice is yours. Please share this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.